It's been a long time coming from the SC, South Carolina, baby. Sometimes it feels like the world is against me, 'cause I'm coming from SC.
Hi guys, welcome to the Nail Genie SC. For all my returning subscribers, welcome back. To all my new viewers, welcome. Glad you are here. Go ahead if you would and hit that subscribe button for me. It's free to you and it does not cost a thing. So guys, in today's video, we are going to be unboxing and reviewing this Kusery Dip Powder Coloring Kit. So guys, on the back it just gives the ingredients, the manufacturing instructions, it gives you the contents, and it also tells you the shelf life date, which is 24 months. That's what I was looking at. It shows you the manufacturing date, which is 5/20/2022, and it shows you all the different things that's inside the product or what the product is free from. Alright guys, so getting into the package, I love this package. It's so pretty. The box is so gorgeous with that blue, the purple, the nice little pops of color. I love that. So I just want to thank Kusery for allowing me the opportunity to review their kit here on my channel. So looking at the manual, it has the dip powder nail kit instructions. So it tells you how to prep your nails, how to apply the dip, and how to remove the dip. And of course, it tells you you can use the drill if needed to. On the back, it has the dip powder gels, which is the base, activator, and top gel. And then it tells you tips for using. So these are things that you can read. If you've never dipped before, it would be very important and valuable to you to read this manual before starting any kind of application process, because it will give you directions. It will tell you give how to troubleshoot things that you might run into if you move too fast. All right, guys. So then they give you the activate your warranty card, the customer care instruction and contact information on the back of this card. Also, they send in here a little manual. This is like a pamphlet that shows all the products that Kusery offer. And I am in love. I want to try this acrylic nail glitter kit series. It's so beautiful. All those glitters. I just want to try it. And they also have the QR code on the back of the pamphlet. So the QR code will help you go straight to the store and you can see all of the different mini items that they carry. Alright guys, I'm going to pull all of the packaging out of the box here, and then we're going to get into what each individual package holds. And I like the fact that they package everything individually. I love that about a company because it just saves anything moving around and shipping and all of that great stuff. So these bottles are plastic, guys, hard plastic. And I thought, wow, I've never even... These companies are coming up with such great things. You know, usually I get like a hard glass bottle, but I love these little plastic bottles. They are 15 ml. They have the little cap on the inside that catches some of the liquid, so it helps pull off some of that liquid for you, and I like that. I like that insert. So here I'm just showing you guys step 1 and step 3, which is your base and your top. The liquid is not thick, nor is it runny. It's just right consistency. So I like that. Here you have liquids 2 and 4, which is your activator and your brush saver. So your dip activator is an important step into when you're using dip liquids. This is what hardens up your dip powder. So you definitely need to have a activator in your dip system. Then you have your brush saver. Then they offer 2 extra brushes as well as a buffer and a file and this pretty fluffy brush. Now, guys, if you all been wondering, what is the brush saver? The brush saver is nothing but I think it's like an alcohol acetone mix, and it helps keep or clean the brush. So what it does is when that brush hardens up, because if the activator make contact with the base coat or the top coat, it will harden and stiffen. And so once that brush harden and stiffen, it's not able to glide on the nail the correct way. So that is what the brush saver for. You would just take that brush, stick it down into the brush saver, and pull the brush saver brush out, wipe it off, and then stick it down into your top coat or your base coat, whichever one you're using. All right. Hope that makes sense. All right, guys. So in this package, they provide you with a small little handheld drill. Now that was pretty neat, and you get the instructions. So it's a nail polishing machine, as they call it, but we call it a handheld drill, right? So it's a very cute mini handheld drill. It's very beginner friendly, easy to use, and if you've never used a drill before, this drill will be a great drill, a starter drill for a starter kit like this one for beginners, because it don't have that much torque power. So it's only 20,000 RPMs, and that's the highest it'll go. And I think the lowest may be a 5 to 7,000 RPM. But they also provide you with the ceramic flame fine drill bit, as well as you have your power cord supply, which has the USB charging port on the bottom. So if you have these, which I have a USB portable port that's stationed at my desk. If you have those, then you just stick that right in, like I'm doing here, and then stick the plug it in. You're gonna push your drill bit down. It doesn't have a locking mechanism or an unlock mechanism. You just push the drill bit in and you pull it out. So here I'm showing you guys it have the reverse and forward button, and then it has the speed control dial. So I am just going up as high as it'll go, and hearing, and it's low sounding. It's like I had to check again. I was like, what is the RPM on this drill? And that's how I found it. It was 20,000 RPM. I had to read the fine print. So, as you see, I'm touching my skin with it because it's not harmful at all. It moves. It's very nice. And I have this one actually on the lowest speed because I'm going around my cuticles, of course. But it's a very nice drill, very silent. It does not make a lot of noise. So yes, and it does not vibrate. So that's the best thing. You want a drill that do not vibrate and cause any friction or tension in your wrist or in your hand. All right, guys. So here I'm just getting on some gloves because some hand, not gloves, but some finger protectors, because I couldn't get the drill bit out of the drill. It had got down in there and it was just, I don't got no hand strength. So I'm going to be showing you guys all the dips that came in this system, which is 8 dips that came in this system. And we are going to be swatching these later on here in the video, but I'm going to show you all the colors and the color number. These are 10 ml jars. So here is a pink, and I think it's number 15. Yep, 15. Then we have number 60 here, which is a rich black. And I'm telling y'all, this is very pigmented, and I love it. Love it. And number 60. Then you have number 16, which is a lavender. And I love this purple. It's very beautiful. Also, you have number 17, which is a glitter dip, which has those fine crushed gold glitters in it. And then you have this nude color, which is like a brown, and that's number 20. We have number 29, which is a very pigmented red, and it's red. It's very red. And then you have number 21, which is a gray. And then last, you have number 25, which is a pure white. So guys, I love all of the colors that I received. I love the colors for this time of the year. Perfect for the season. Perfect for the upcoming season. So yes, we are going to get into swatching these colors. I'm going to prepare the swatch sticks. The next clip you see, I already prepared the swatch sticks, and we are going to get into swatching these colors. Alright guys, so I've labeled the swatch sticks by number, and then I put the number on the top so I can make sure I keep up with what colors I'm using against the swatch that I'm using. So guys, I already buffed and prepped my swatch stick. So now I'm just going to add this base layer to it. And it tells you in the pamphlet that this base coat dries or it moves really quickly. So you have to move a little bit faster. So what you do is, and what I've done before I started the process, is I made sure before opening up all of these dip powders that I shook the product or shake the product very well so I can get the mixture and everything proportionate. Then I'm taking long strides onto the swatch stick and even balance so I can get a smooth application from the start. Now I'm going to go ahead and do all of the swatch sticks, their first layer, before dusting them off. Because what you want to do is you want to give the powder time enough to settle on the nail. So I treat the swatch stick as if I was doing my own nails or I was doing my client's nails. So I only have 8 here. But when I'm doing my clients, I will go ahead and dip the first layer for all 10 fingers, and then I would take the dust brush and dust off the excess before starting another dip process, which that means starting over, adding another layer of the base coat and dipping it once yet again. So this product says to dip 2 to 3 times. So you want to dip 2 to 3 times or to your liking, but you don't want to dip more than 3 times. It says in the pamphlet if you dip more than 3 times, the product becomes smushy. So you don't want that, because that means that your product is not going to cure properly once you add the activator. So usually, normally in a dip system, I would dip the nail twice because I definitely know I have to cap the product, especially when I'm using pigmented colors such as these or a glitter dip. So just keep that in mind, guys, too. You want to have a clear, whether it's a regular acrylic powder or if it's a dipping clear powder. But you want to have a clear powder to cap the color acrylic so you don't lose your pigmentation when it comes to fouling and buffing. So I'm going to take it off screen and I'm going to dip these 2 more times. And when y'all see me again, we're going to be activating the nails. So here I've already started to activate the nails after dipping them 3 times. And so I am taking the activator and generously applying the activator all over the nail so I can make sure that everything is hardening. So when you're activating your natural nail or your enhancement, when you're wearing it, make sure you apply a generous amount of the activator. Make sure you go along the free edge as well, so you can cap that and your dip won't start to chip away later on. Alright, so guys, I'm just going to tear off a little bit of this blue paper towel here. And I was like, well, that little piece is not going to work, so let me get a bigger piece. So I got a bigger piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm tapping the dip powder after activating. After activating, you want to let it sit for about 60 seconds, a minute. And then you want to tap it. And you want to hear that click, click, click that you hear when you're looking for it like acrylic, because that's all dip is. Dip is just a finely milled acrylic. Okay, so you want to tap before you start fouling, because if you start fouling and your activator has not hardened, that dip powder is all going to come off. So if you ever notice that your dip is just too soft, you want to activate until it get firm enough or hard enough where you can buff or foul over the nail. So all I wanted to do is just show you guys that I'm just going to crispen up my shape here. So say I'm on my nail, I'm crispening up the shape. I'm crispening up the edges and the shape because I want to make sure everything is there, because sometimes when you dip, you can distort your shape if you have tips or even on your natural nail. So you want to clean that up, okay? So then I want to take isopropyl alcohol. After I do all of that, I'm going to take that isopropyl alcohol and I'm going to put it on that paper towel. Now, I've skipped the step only because I'm on my swatch stick. So if I was on my natural hand and doing it on my hand, even with tips or without tips, I would go back in and do another layer of the activator after I have buffed and fouled the product. So that way, if you penetrated the first layer, you go ahead and activate to make sure anything that was penetrated get hardened again. Then you send your client to the restroom or yourself, and you scrub and wash your hands very, very well. Then you come back to the table, dry your hands off, and take the isopropyl alcohol and clean the surface of the nail. You want to make sure you clean it very good so that once that top coat hit, it does not harden up the brush. As I stated earlier in the video, if the brush and the activator and the base or top coat meet, it will stiffen up the brush. So as you see here, my brush, it never got stiff. But I did want to show you guys how it works. So I just did it. But my brush never got stiff. That's because I made sure the nails was cleaned very, very well. So that's another trick to making sure that your brushes do not stiffen up. If you make sure you scrub the nail really, really well and wash the hands really, really good, dry them off good, and then put the alcohol and clean that surface of the nail, you should be A-okay. So guys, I'm going to top coat these twice because the manual says to top coat these twice. So because I'm using Kusari's system, the whole system, I want to follow their instructions, not just go off what I already know, because I do dip a lot, because I do have a client that is just a dip client. So I do dip a lot. So guys, if you ever wanted to see me do a dip tutorial, I do have a few dip tutorials in my video playlist. But if you want to see me do a fresh, new dip tutorial, leave me a comment down in the comment section below, and I will do that for you on my own hand and show you guys the process step by step. Alright guys, so also I will be leaving the link to this set or to this this item for you, and then also if you go to that link, you might find some of the other products there too for Kusari. And right now, I know they're offering a coupon code, a coupon in that when you go to the Amazon store, they have, I think, a 20% or a 10% coupon. But click that coupon to save yourself some money on this kit, guys. So I will be leaving that link down in the description box below. If you like what you see here and you think this would be great for a start for you to start out with, guys, if you're not a person who like monomer, don't like the monomer smell, you don't like the sticky poly gel, you're scared to mess with hard gels or builder gels, but you know you want to get on a journey, a nail journey. Dip powder is the best system out there right now. It eliminates all of that. Some people say, I can't deal with the dip powder liquid smells. But it don't bother me. It don't smell that loud. It's not as loud as monomer. I can tell you that. And these liquids, they smell like glue. If you know what glue smell like, then that's what these systems smell like. They just smell like glue in a bottle. But make sure you always avoid any contact to your skin on any product you use, whether it's polygel, gel, dip powders, acrylic powders, whatever it is. Make sure you avoid any products touching your skin. If it touches your skin, make sure you clean that up right away. Alright guys, I would like to thank you all for the support to my channel. I appreciate you all very much. If you are here and have not subscribed to the channel, I would love it if you subscribe and hit that like button for me. It helps out my channel a lot and allows me to get more content out to you, my viewers. Alright guys, I'm just finally wrapping it up and taking some pictures and showing you all of the items that came in this kit. This kit came with a lot of great beginner-friendly start items. I think it's very good for the money. This kit came up to like $28.74. So guys, if you would like this kit with this little hand drill, go ahead and go to that description box, click on that link, and grab a kit like this for yourself. And until the next time, guys, thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, and follow me over on my TikTok and Instagram page, The Nail Genie SC. And until the next time, guys, the deuces are flying in the air. You already know what time it is. Poof, the Nail Genie. She's out.